TAVERN.
Dmv Hoodz and Newz. Y'all cool.
Yes, we out here. It's a good day. It's chill. It's warm. I thank you for coming out here. So, the show is I Am Who segment. The name of it is 808 TAVERN. This is the I Am Who segment. This segment is all about just black excellence, black creators, and black entrepreneurs, getting us out there so that people can see, especially in the DMV area, what you do. You know, you do your best to try to promote anybody when it comes to black excellence, black music, entrepreneurship. Before you talk about what you do though, this is the I Am Who segment.
Okay.
So, just to pick at your brain a little bit, speak on like maybe 1 or 2 sentences or a couple characteristic traits that you would say that you would describe as who you are. I am who. So who are you?
I am hardworking. I'm ambitious.
That's your primaries. Yeah, I like that. I say ambitious too, and I say resilient. So, why you say that you're hardworking?
I wake up every day, man, with work. You know, I wake up every day, grind. I take care of household. I work for a living, and I run the hottest media outlet page in the DMV.
How do you take care of yourself when it comes to self-care, other than hygiene? But do you do anything particularly to entertain yourself and give yourself some attention outside of your work?
I pray every day, man.
That's how you feed your spirit.
Yeah, feed my spirit every day, man. You know, pray every day.
I feed my spirit also by prayer and meditation.
Mm-hmm.
But I do other things that I never did before. So I get out of my comfort zone. Like generally this is something I'm doing, getting out of my comfort zone. But I took a road trip around the US.
Right.
And that was just something I never did before. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone because that's how I feed my spirit, introducing myself to new things.
Yeah. I ain't doing that, but I'm about to fly, man. I'm about to fly.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm about to fly.
Okay, so you never did.
Never flew.
How far are you gonna be going? You know how long?
I'm going to Atlanta.
Okay, so you gonna be on the plane for at least what, 2 hours?
Yeah, I'm scared of heights, so I'm scared of heights.
Look at you about to break the cycle of fear. Look.
But you know what's kind of crazy though? I wouldn't mind jumping out of a plane, but I hate roller coasters.
Oh, okay.
I can't stand. I'm scared. And bungee jumping too. I don't like bungee jumping, like, cause the fact that you gotta go up and down. But if you fly out of the plane just one time,
then once you land, you done.
land, yeah, you done. So it's like, yeah.
So you don't like the idea of having to keep revisiting the height.
Not at all.
So yeah, you'll be flying on the plane. So diving into more what you do outside of who you are, what it is that you do. So
I'm a YouTuber, media outlet, blogger, Instagrammer, everything. Media outlet and blog, I would just say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the transition in time of the pandemic, do you see this as an elevation for you, or has it affected you in any way in your business, or?
No, it actually increased my business. God damn. Like, it increased my business crazy. Like, I can't even explain it, man. Like, the requests and a lot of people ain't got nothing to do in the house. So, my followers went up. I went from, like 60, 70K to like 124K in like 3 months. I went up. My videos a lot more. I get a lot more viral videos. The promotion requests, everything is up. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. So are you comfortable? Are you gonna stay kind of planted where you are when it comes to your hosting? Because you do it online basically.
I'm not. See me. I've been doing this for like about 4.5 years. So my thing is, I'm not in a rush. I don't care if it takes me something forward. You know what I'm saying? To reach to the top. It doesn't. Me being in a rush hasn't always been my thing. Like I'd rather take a long route, watching, observing everything, and do it the right way, than rush it into chaos. So I'm not a person that's quick.
That's good. You take your time to plan out everything in your business. So what do you do outside of your entrepreneur? That's the primary thing. That's the only thing. You don't have any other types of
entrepreneurship. I do events.
Okay.
I plan events. I do a lot. I'm from DC, so I do a lot of the go-go things. I've done showcases for people, rap showcases.
Okay.
I was actually before this pandemic hit, I was actually going to quit my job because I wanted to
get real focused.
Yeah, focus on the concerts. I wanted to do the biggest DMV area concerts with the biggest DMV rappers and stuff like that, and we was gonna show out, man. I ain't even gonna last
before this pandemic thing.
Yeah, pandemic hit, man. They messed my pockets up, man. Had my money saved up and all that, man.
Well, are you still planning?
Yeah. You know, God willing. You know what I'm saying? And so forth. So, yeah. You know.
What kind of projects can we look forward to? Because instead of worrying so much about the pandemic, what I've been doing this for is to try to kind of keep people motivated to continue on the path that they are. Everything that you have planned is just right now time to perfect it. That's how I view it. But I know that there are some discouraging factors. So one thing, I know that it's going to be a lot of people that want to be able to see in your perspective. And if there was someone who reached out to you and, you know, might look up to you, might want to kind of evolve to where you even are now and get involved, what kind of ways would you kind of encourage them, any statements that you would give to them? Because sometimes we forget that we get to those positions where it is somebody that may view you and want to work with you, or want to just kind of pick your brain, learn how to become something themselves one day.
I say, just get up and go, man. Just spark that one little idea, and then just move with it, man. I literally just started with a cell phone, with an Android phone, man. You know, I just started. I didn't even know. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just doing it. You know, I ain't make the best decisions. You know, I ain't make the best decisions in life, but you know, I made decisions. You know that got me to where I'm at now.
When it comes to motivations, what are your primary motivations then?
My primary motivations. Get out, man. Make it out, man. Keep it 100 with you, man. I ain't gonna lie. My motivation is to become rich. Like, not only to be rich just to help myself, but only to help others. And I don't even want to just be rich. I want to be wealthy, man. You know, DC getting gentrified real heavy, man. You know, gentrification is hitting DC real heavy. So, like, you know, I would love to, you know, invest my money into helping those, you know what I'm saying, who've been, you know, displaced out of the city.
And do you have any other things that you do outside of your creative and your entrepreneur ventures? Like, do you have a regular job to keep up with things?
Yeah, I have a job. I have a full-time job.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's a good way to kind of also give people the idea that even where you are, you have something that you still do outside of that to balance the things and the realities of your existence.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people forget that you still got to kind of do those things too.
Yeah.
So that is a lot of work.
Yeah,
So as a black man with everything going on, even as just a man in general, everything going on, like you said, the gentrification in your city and stuff like that, what are some words of encouragement that you would say that even if you do affirmations or you don't do affirmations, just general, not even just necessarily for people, but they'll take it for themselves, how they take it. But for yourself, if there was a time, I don't know if you actually have a time that you've been knocked down or challenged, or if there was a time that something like that was to kind of try to throw a wrench into your game and into your progress, how do you keep your stability in your mind frame? And
I just ignore everything, though, keep it honest. Like, I don't
ignore a lot of stuff.
Ignore a lot of the backlash and the negativity and stuff like that.
Okay.
I just basically, like, you know, I just blank it out and focus on what I need to focus on to get to where I need to go to. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. You gotta have a strong mind to do that, especially where you're evolving, because people gonna have their complaints about what you post and how you post. You know, people gonna always say stuff.
Tell them people stop, man. If you don't want your stuff out in the public, don't put it out in the public. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah, that's how I tell them.
I feel that. That's Dmv Hoodz and Newz for you. So, is there any questions that you would have for me?
Well, man, what's going on with the eat, man? I'm hungry as fuck. But nah,
I'll tell you where to go eat after the interview.
What you want out of this right here?
What do I want out of this? Honestly, this is something that I've always kind of had an interest in doing. I do it to be able to like kind of help other people to get themselves out there. That's why I'm doing this. That's what motivates me. And my goal to go with this is to continue to promote people's excellence. Try to get black people to choose to be owners of everything that they do.
Yes,
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, ownership is major importance, man.
Yeah.
Ownership is major importance, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from me, you know. Especially coming from where I come from, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like I just spoke on their gentrification stuff, man. That stuff real, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, the displacement of people, you know, who did own their homes. There's people who got kicked out that did own their homes, man.
What would you say to people like that to encourage them?
I say with them, man, take that L, chalk it up, man, work hard, you know, turn it to a W. You know what I'm saying? Like you end up in a bad situation, etc. Learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Learn from it, take from it, and then go at it. You know, go at back what you want. Like go right there where you want and stuff like that.
Yeah, and definitely take that serious, y'all, because you can't give up on where you had your mind focused, because the minute you do, you'll see it on TV being done by somebody else, or you'll see it happening when you step out to go buy something or purchase something, because of whatever it is that you planned on doing, you didn't believe in yourself. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Tell us about anything that you want to share when it comes to a potential project or anything.
Just check out my YouTube, Dmv Hoodz and Newz. Check out what I got right now. You know what I'm saying? Dmv Hoodz and Newz. Or YouTube, Instagram, Twitter.
And that's how they can find you? On all of them, just Dmv Hoodz and Newz?
Yeah, Dmv Hoodz is all you can find me on.
And the way that they can get in contact with you is just what? What's the best way to get in contact with you?
DM.
A DM?
DM. I might not get to you today or tomorrow, but I'm going to get to you.
That's good. That's legit.
DM me. Maybe email me, but really just DM.
Okay. And just the last thing before I wrap it up, since we're gonna be meeting again next year, what's one goal that you're willing to share?
Man, lose this damn weight, man.
Oh, that's what you're doing in your personal life? Okay.
You know, I got sick a few weeks ago, so it slowed down, but I got a whole plan mapped out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lose like 100. You know, next time you're gonna see me, I'm gonna be down like smaller. You know, I don't wanna be skinny though. I don't wanna be skinny. I'm just 100.
You have a certain figure you're going for.
You know, I have a figure I'm going for, but I don't want to be skinny though.
Well, I encourage you to see that, for sure. That's what you're going to work on outside of, that's what you're going to do for yourself.
Yeah, that's basically.
Back to the question I said in the beginning.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, that is my goal, man. That's my goal, man. You know, everybody take care of yourself, wear your masks, you know what I'm saying, sanitizers. Yeah. You know, all that. You know, take care. Oh, yeah, shout out to her, man. She gave me a whole free mask. I needed this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I needed this in my life, man. I ain't going to lie to you, man. You know what I'm saying? But definitely take care of your health. You know, your body. Yeah, your body's a temple. You know what I'm saying? Eat the right food. You know, everybody got their desires though. You know, everybody got their desires. You know, but just don't be like me, man. Be all unhealthy and stuff like that, man. I'm telling you from example.
Drive, y'all need to be encouraged to make sure that if you got any goals, you set them same. All right, so I think it's coming out, and we're gonna have another show coming up soon. Make sure y'all stay tuned in Dmv Hoodz and Newz, where you will find everything out about the DMV. Once again, like I told y'all, the DMV represents DC, Maryland, Virginia. Specifically, before we close out, I want to get your opinion on that title and that word, because we in Baltimore right now filming, y'all. So, you know, just to kind of throw this in there before we close out.
Oh, shit.
You know,
you don't want my opinion, man.
We gonna get his real opinion. I'm from Baltimore, he's from DC, but we out here connecting, we linking, but everybody is different. Y'all know how I view it. An individual is an individual. I don't care where you from. How you carry yourself and what your intentions are, that's you, regardless of where you came out of, what soil you came out of. So, what's your whole view when it comes to this DC, Baltimore, DMV?
Man. Hey. Baltimore, man. I love Baltimore, man. I love Baltimore, man.
I love DC.
I love Baltimore, man.
But that's our vision, though.
Yeah.
But there is something where there's a lot of separation.
I think there's a lot of separation because a lot of people don't know each other's culture. You know what I'm saying? I think that's for the most part, for real, you know, it's in the third. But y'all ain't started New Balance.
Oh Lord, look, there we go with the New Balances. I don't know when the last time I wore New Balances, but
yeah, I ain't started New Balances.
Baltimore, we didn't start the New Balances.
Yeah, I ain't started.
Let them have that. All right, it's okay.
But I fuck with Baltimore.
But DC,
nah, y'all can rock them.
Y'all
can rock, man. Y'all can rock them.
We're not gonna run around saying we started them though. And the 1 or 2 people that's saying it, honestly, keep saying it if you want. I really don't get it. Y'all just antagonizing it. If people feed into that, they
I got those Pumas on today. You know, so I was rushing out the house.
I got my Nikes. I love me some Nikes, so I like to just do it.
I like it's another color too. I like all them joints, like the darker ones with the multi. I love them joints right there.
Yeah, I like
but now though, like as far as like the DMV, you know, I hold the opinion of a geographical thing of DC, PG County, you know, Montgomery County, but you know, and she brought entrepreneurship. She brought that up.
Yes, this is real.
She brought up entrepreneurship and business and creativity. I do want unity between DC, Baltimore, even Richmond. and stuff like that. Shout out my boy 20 Bello. He was the one who made the term. Him and his team was the one who made the term DMV, and they was trying to unite upon music. They was trying to unite upon music and the music industry, which was like DC, the major cities, of course DC, Baltimore, Richmond, and so forth, and unite upon all that, and so forth. So that's where that term really started from, but it became something more geographical, and so forth. So describing the DC metro area and so forth. 20 Bello. 20 Bello,
yeah, shout out to them because ultimately they had a different goal in mind, and that goal I'm also aligned with. I'm going to be interviewing people in DC, PG, Virginia, and Baltimore, and that's because I'm on that level of my mind where I want to see us elevate as a whole. I understand that some people only are familiar with one area, so just kind of expand your mind a little bit. You can keep whatever little hate, just if it make you feel good. That's your business.
I ain't got no hate.
But
I ain't got no hate at all.
You shouldn't, but start to love yourself and just love your craft and focus on the right things. We gotta elevate. I mean, we got New York, this big city, they doing their thing. Atlanta do their thing. Georgia, Miami. This area is kind of small, and we still having too much internal beef. And I just want us to be able to raise our vibrations to do better. Plus, when I travel, I'm telling you, I came back and I was like, this is where the creatives are. I did some interviews with artists. Yeah, I did some interviews with artists around the USA. But hands down, the DMV is one area. The East Coast in general is like the biggest area on the map with creatives of music and different things of the arts. So just make sure y'all continue to stay tuned, locked in with Dmv Hoodz and Newz. He always gonna drop something about somebody that you never heard of and everything of that nature. As well as if you are creative, reach out to him so that you can be able to get your stuff posted out there. So yes, this here 808 TAVERN, Brei, Endia, and Dmv Hoodz and Newz.
Appreciate that, man.
Love, peace, blessings, God bless.